So he's this man who goes on this journey of film from being a neurosurgeon to a superhero and a sorcerer at that. And
a very complicated guy.
Evil is always waiting in the shadows, and only one man would rise to stand against it.
One thing started to make sense. The name is Dr. Stephen Strange.
it's this lovely character arc, which was allure enough for me as an actor to want to play him.
I think, well, first of all, the story's fascinating, that you have a guy who ends up, both through, I would say, natural ability, but really that coupled with a tremendous work ethic.
Now he's here, and you'd imagine that would be overwhelming. He hasn't really been around much, and at the beginning of the film, we're trying to figure out
self-betterment to being a hero who chooses a lonely, a difficult path in order to help others.
Allows him to rise up.
He's aware of story and of the larger visual aspect of a film like this, so it's I think it's kind of a unique characteristic. And
they have a close bond, and it's really that bond that sort of propels him into the rest of the story.
But he still has a sense of humor. He doesn't lose his cool.
And who's to blame, and what the full ramifications are for what happened.
What you're going to see out of this film, it connects all the worlds.
And you know, she captures that sense of the easier dynamics of.
So you have this sort of David and Goliath story on its surface, but then you have this really complicated character.
She really plays the balance of those two things so well.
And I think for the first time out of the stories I know, there's a really great smaller story to it all.
Understanding the arc and where that character's at in the scene. I do a lot of breaking of all of that stuff down, and then there's voice and physicality.
You have the most fantastic, dark, beautiful, and profound and humorous journey to get between those two places.
That would be bad.
Dream Nation, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Dream Movie Interview. I'm hyped for this, seeing Tobey Maguire and all that stuff. Just before you go, check out MacamTV merch. This awesome Dream t-shirt is for you, for all the Dream Nation. Grab one now. Till next time, see you guys in the flip side.